let's get going on our solo play of Propolis. Again, that's how I'm going to pronounce it. It's what I've said in my various videos. If you're looking at how to play this, link right up above. I'm going to go over very briefly, especially with the solo rules. So Propolis is you're basically going to be placing out workers, worker bees out here to gather resources to eventually build up structures. Structures have permanent resources on them. You're going to use those to build the queen structure. The game, I'm going to trigger the end of the game by having 10 structures, including my starting structure and possibly a queen structure if I build one. Or in a solo game, the game is going to end if they build 10 structures, or if we go through this solo deck twice. So the solo player is going to go first because it's whoever has the lowest starting structure, and they have 3. But basically, just really quick, I have 1 of 5 options on my turn. I can place bees out onto a landscape card that's completely empty. I can put out as many as I want. I gain the resources or the bees or swap out resources based on what I cover. If I cover the last spot in a row, I get a wild resource. The other option I have is to fortify bees. Up to 2 of my bees on the cards. I can tip on their edge to trigger them again, getting stuff. If I fortify a bee in a row that is all full, I again get a wild resource. I can retrieve as many bees as I want from the board. I can build a structure. The cost to build the structure is on the bottom. It comes over to my tableau. These symbols up here indicate permanent resources. These brown ones indicate something special that happens. This would be grab beeples from the central supply. This would be grabbing 3 resources. Those 3 resources would be non-wild. A lot of these have scoring conditions. This is a wild resource. These banners relate to possible scoring mechanisms, like such as my starting one here, 1 C and D. Or the last thing I can do on my turn is I can possibly build a queen structure. Queen structure has you discarding a certain amount of bees, and then it wants to have permanent resources. You don't spend your resources for queen structures. At the end of my turn, I'm going to look if a row has a beeple on, at least 1 beeple on all the cards. I'm going to check for majority. Every standing up beeple is 1 point. Every fortified one is 2 points. If there's a majority, I am going to retrieve all the workers of that color. If it was the non-active player that does it, they get a wild resource. After you remove all of them, you're going to discard the rightmost card, slide everything down, and then bring a new card out for the landscape. The big thing to note here with these cards in a solo plays for the structure cards is when one is purchased or taken, all the cards are going to slide to the right, and then you're going to fill to the left. This deck is going to have them placing out their beeples or grabbing buildings. When it refers to these, it's going to go row 1 or row 2. This is 1, 2 for structure cards, 1, 2 for the resource cards. When they place out their beeples, they are going to place out as many as possible onto the spots. In addition to that, they are going to be just grabbing the structure cards. Up here, there is no scoring against them. I'm just going to see how well I score. Again, when the game end triggers, equal number of turns. I'm going to score the points based on my structures. I'm going to add up all of my resources, divide by 5, and get points for that, and just see how high I score. All that really matters for up there is triggering end of game. They also do not collect resources. They just put out their beeples. So, like I said, the solo player is going to go first because they have the lowest numbered card. So their first card is going to be this. So we're going to first check the top. If they can't do the top, they're going to put on the bottom. So they're going to put their beeples on the first available card in the second row, which is this one. So again, you want to make sure you stand them up because when you fortify them, you're kicking them over to the edge. So they have taken up that card. Coming over to me, I think I am actually going to place mine here, which is going to give me 2 yellow and an orange. And you'll see I start with this many orange because of my starting. So an orange and 2 yellow. Their turn. So they are going to put theirs on the first card that has blue. You're going to go left to right, top to bottom. That's that card. So they're just going to simply place out their beeples. So looking at my cards, I think I want to go for the Wildflower Workshop. So let's go ahead and put ours on these blue spots, which kicks up my blue by 2. Again, not everything's full. They're now going to go. They're going to put their beeples right there. My turn, so I am going to buy this structure. So in order to buy this, I discard a beeple to the central supply. It costs me 2 of the orange, 2 of the blue and 1 of the pink. And this comes over here. So now I actually have 3 permanent yellow. So I'm actually well on my way to all those except for that one. Then this comes out. So they flip over their next card. They're going to place them right on here. So my turn. So I am close to this because I have 1, 2, 3, 6 of that. I need 1 more orange. It's not going to give me a permanent stuff, but it will give me 3 resources that can maybe help me come out here and get some more stuff. Here, as I know I need an orange, I need a pink. There are a couple wild out here that if I got those wild resources, it could really help push me to, or get those resources, it could really help me to that. So I want orange. There's no available orange right now, so instead I'm going to fortify. So we're going to kick over that to get an orange and kick over that to get a blue. So we kicked up our orange, we kicked up our blue. They are going to put theirs on the first one here. So that is that. So we now check. They have or we're going to check for the majority because there's 1 on all of these. So seeing as they have the majority, they are going to grab all theirs back. This card gets discarded. We slide these down, and the next one comes out. I forgot to mention back there, I'll maybe try and make a note. So you can set up the difficulty of this. There's 16 cards normally. If you play on easy, you play with all 16. Medium's 14. Hard is 12, because again, if you go through this twice, it triggers the end of the game. But that is them. So now let's go ahead and get this one built. I am going to need to try and grab some bees back soon, so I might want to go there. Or see about grabbing that card, which I don't have yet. All right, so we are going to send 2 bees away. We have 1, 2, 3. We have 6. We spend our 5. This comes over here. I can now grab 3 resources. Looking at this, that wants 2 blue, I have, and 3 of the purple. Or this one wants 3 orange, which I don't have, and 3 of those. So let's go ahead and set ourselves up for that one by going 1, 2, and let's kick up our orange for 3. Their next card. They're going to fortify worker peoples on the first card from left to right with unfortified worker peoples in the matching row. So that's 2. So they're going to fortify those 2. I only have 1 left, so that's not good. I might want to retrieve mine soon, but I think I'm going to use this one to come up here and get 1 back. They're going. So they want to go on the first purple. They go there. I had my eyes on that one. I got to discard 1. So let's go ahead here. Discard that one I got. Spend 1 and 2 and all 3. And we got this one, which is going to give me a wild resource. So right now I am close to that. So these slide down. Next one comes out like so. They flip over their next card. They go on the next blue, the first blue one, which is right there. So I have none, so I'm going to want to retrieve mine back. I don't want them to risk going here because then they would have the majority. Or actually we'd be tied and nothing would happen, but I am going to bring back all of these, all of my workers. Let's just bring them all back. Their turn. So they are going to build this first card from the first row. So they actually took the card I was wanting. It's replaced by 1 there. So I would need to get 3 and at least 3 of those. So that's quite a bit of stuff. Let's go ahead and start by going here, here, and here. So that gives me 2 yellow and an orange. So they go on the yellow card right there. There's no, they're on the only purple out there. But I can come here and here. So this gives me a pink, and then I can swap stuff out for a purple. So let's go ahead and swap that out for that purple. They're going to go. They're going to grab that card. So one thing I do find weird about this is that they basically keep grabbing the cards that come out. Although, why am I focusing on that one when I can grab this one that's only, I already got that, and I could have grabbed the pink. Oh well. And it doesn't require me to discard anyone. So I'm going to pivot, and I'm going to try and get those. So it is my turn. So let's fortify and fortify. So we are going to go here, And then let's go ahead and kick this one back and kick that one up. So that way, and I don't even have to discard a beeple for that one, which is good. So they want to go on the first yellow. They cannot. So now they want to go on the first card up here. They're going to go here. They trigger this again. So these all get brought back. The rightmost gets discarded. These slide down. And this comes out. All right, so let's go ahead and build this one. So it wants 3. 1, 2, and 3. It wants 3 of that one. Done. And this comes right there. So now I do have this, so I may try and grab that once I discard some beeples. I may want to see about building one of these two, though, so I can get some beeples back. But first, they're going to go. So they want to put it on the first orange. So they took the beeple spot with the orange ones. That's disappointing. So 3 orange or 3 blue. That would be me a blue or a beeple. You know what? Let's retrieve the beeples. Hang on, let me count. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're actually going to go here to get a blue. I keep forgetting about my wild one. That's the last remaining open wild one, so I get a wild resource. We trigger this. I have the majority, so I do get to bring back all of my beeples. This gets discarded. These slide down, and the next one comes out. Their next card is they want to put them on the first one here. You jerks, that I was eyeing up that card. That's fine, because I think we have what we need to do that card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, not quite yet. Do we have what we need for that card? Not quite yet. Wait, we have the orange. We have a wild. No, but we do have this one. So we have our 3 yellow. We have 1, 2, 3 orange, which gives us that card, which gets us 2 more beeples. Their next card. The first one on here. So they've taken both cards that would actually allow me to get beeples back. That's just fine. Forgot to be looking for these. So I have a D. I haven't grabbed my queen structure yet, which I can grab now. So I have the 3 there. And 1 and 1. So let's go ahead and grab the Propolis Palace. Their turn. They're going to fortify these ones. Done. My turn. So what do I need? So I have 1 pair of C and D. I don't have any other C's and D's. There's a couple C's and D's. Do I have anything? This one would be really good because it gives me points for yellows, and I already got 2 up there. So it needs 2 and 3. Let's come here. So kick that one up and then exchange a blue for one of those. So then I could have my 2 and my 3, so I could build that next time. So they need to go, so they shuffle up. So their first card, they put it on a yellow. They go right there. So I said this one, right? All right, so that is 2 beeples back here. 1 and 2. 3 of these. 1, 2, and 3. Brings this out here. That is a D, so I might want to see about getting another C, which right now is just that one. That D is not too bad. If I get that, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 Ds, so I may want to look at that one, but we'll see where we go after they put out theirs. So they put out there. Again, they cycle this card. So I need 5 blue if I want to go for that one. So let's go here, which gives me 2 blue. It's my last one's there, which gives me a wild. Who has the majority? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They do. So theirs goes back. The rightmost card gets discarded. This slides down. The new card comes out, and that's a lot of yellow on there. There is one that needs 9 yellow, and that's straight 4 points, and that's a D. We'll see how this goes. All right, so 2, 3, 4. I will need more blue. So they grab this first one, which is the one I was going after. All right. See, that's why I don't like that they grab the first one. You'd think they'd cycle the end one. So that changed all my plans. I think instead, let's just go ahead and go for this one. So we'll discard our B. It's 2 blue, 2 pink, so that's a wild, and using that wild as one for here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 yellow. That's pretty crazy. What I need? I needed a C, didn't I? So that would be nice too for B's and C's. I got a few B's. I'd have a few C's. So I bet you he's going to take it before I get to it though. Because that's 4. I easily have that. I don't have that. I need the blues. So what's their card? They're going to fortify anything in 1. They cannot. Or they're going to put it on the first card. There we go. So I just have that one, or I can fortify. So like I said, I have the yellow. I need an orange, and I need a lot of blue. So why don't we go ahead and fortify our 2 blue guys. They're going to put a bunch of them on this first one. That, bam, bam, and bam. So we're going to go ahead and place this here. Now we're going to go here and get the orange. So if I need 3 orange, I have 1, 2, 3. Orange is good. I need 2 more blue. So we're looking here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So therefore, I have the majority. I bring mine back. We discard the rightmost card. We slide this all down. We bring out a new card. Then hopefully he doesn't go to there. Nothing should allow him to go there. Puts it on the first purple right there. I'm going to place my 2 here and here to get the 2 blue. They're going to go. They grab this first card here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I easily have, this one, 4. Easily have that. 3. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we're going to trigger the end of the game now. So discard a Beeple. 1, 2, 3, 4. Easily covers that. 1, 2, 3 covers that. And then our 4 there puts that out. 10. I was the second player. So that triggers the end of the game. Like I said, I really wonder if they meant to do this backwards, that they grab from this. It just seems weird that they're always grabbing the first card that comes out. I digress. Maybe it's so you can make sure you're planning and you're not getting messed up by the ones that you might be planning for. Anyways, so now we go into endgame scoring. All right, so let's go through these cards. So we're just going to grab the straight points first. 1, 4, 5. That is 5 points. It's this divided by 5. There's none for there. So let's go. Here we go. 1 for every 2 of those. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 divided by 2. That is 4 points for that one. 2 for every B and C. So 1, 2, 3, 4 B's and 2 C's. So that's only 2 of those. So that's 4. 1 point for every 2 blue. That was nothing because I only have the 1 blue. So not helpful. And then 2 for every C and D's. I have 2 C's. I have 2 D's. So that's 4 points. So I feel that's not a great score. 4, 8, 12, 17 points. They don't even give you a table in here to let you know how good you may do. I mean, if you look at your achievements, that score 15. They got all the way up to 40. So I didn't do a good job of getting high scoring ones, especially when I doubled up on those. I mean, those basically were 1 point each because of that. That didn't give me any points. Probably Rush maybe could have got something else up there with one of the 4-pointers in the Propolis or the Queen structures. But anyways, so that was Propolis Solo. Hope you enjoyed that. Hope you'll go ahead and head down below and hit like, subscribe, comment, share. Ring the bell. Let me know if you think I did good or bad, especially if you've played this before and can kind of give me an update on scores. If you're looking to purchase board games, we have a link to Miniature Market down there. You use that link, we get credit for that sale and a portion of it back here to help fund this channel. If you're looking for powdered energy drinks, we have partnered with Dubby. Code MEEPLES at dubby.gg or use our link down below for a discount and to give us a portion of those sales as well. Alrighty, now I'm going to go and do the waggle.